Military forces are continuing to search for the kidnapped Cuban doctors. Now they're looking inside Somali territory. We don't know many details of these operations. Both the Kenyan authorities and the Cuban medical mission are keeping very quiet about these because obviously their top priority is to find the doctors, Assel, Herrera, Correa and Landy Rodriguez, safe and sound as quickly as possible. They were kidnapped at 9 o'clock on Friday morning as they traveled from their house to the county hospital in Mandera, where they were working. It's believed they were taken immediately into Somalia. The border is only a kilometre from that hospital. So 3 days later, the chances of finding them does seem to have increased. A number of similar kidnappings have been successfully resolved just a few days after they happened and without any ransom being paid. In parallel with this, the Council of Elders in Mandera, which is a region with an ethnic Somali majority, is engaged in talks with the elders of Burahawa on the Somali side of the border to try to find a negotiated solution. They will certainly be explaining to their counterparts in Somalia the importance of the humanitarian work being done by these Cuban doctors. They'd already treated more than 7,000 patients, not only Kenyans, but also Ethiopians and Somalis from the Burahawa region. And they hope the elders there will be able to have some influence on members of the community who may know something about the whereabouts of the Cuban doctors. Nothing for certain is known about the identity of the group that carried out the kidnapping. Some authorities are pointing at Al-Shabaab, which has been responsible for many of the kidnappings in Kenya in recent years. But it could also be one of the many criminal gangs that have emerged in these last few decades of war and instability. But it is clear that the Kenyan authorities are putting a lot of effort into bringing this case to a successful conclusion because, among other things, they want to protect the country's reputation and ensure a secure atmosphere for the country's very important tourist industry. We'll be keeping you updated with the latest information.